Remember when you were a little kid, or when you've hung around with a young kid, and everything that you say, the response is why? 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 And we use a lot of, in coaching, it's used a lot, the question why. And it's usually as discovering your why, which is going to be your inspiration to get you to where you want to go. But there is power just in the question itself. And as young developing minds that are seeking out to know their place in the world and how things work and how things relate to them, the why question is absolutely essential. The problem comes, though, most of the time the answer is because I said so. And who hasn't heard that one? And what that does is it shuts down the innate curiosity of a child. It shuts down that essential part of us that says it's okay to figure out who I am, what I am, where I am, how I fit into the pattern of things. And it's like we are strongly discouraged from asking the question why. Now, this is also doubly true when it comes to if you've grown up in any kind of a religious background. It's just things are the way they are. And even the thought of questioning is often punished. And we lose the ability to discover our own experience. And the power of the why question is just so essential to not only our development in the past, but our development now, our healing now. Why do I do the things that I do? What are the beliefs that hold me locked in place? Why am I stuck? Or why does my behavior always flare up in certain ways in certain circumstances? Or why are people triggers for me? And the question asking why is an essential part, like I said, of our development all throughout our lives. And it just seems like in our society these days we're getting pushed further and further away from the ability to ask why and to trust in the answer. And the thing is, when you ask why, if you're asking it externally like a young child does, because they're relying on outside individuals, they're relying on the people that keep them alive, they're relying on their tribe, their family, however you want to look at it, that makes some sense. But as we become adults and move into different phases of our life, the why question needs to be something that we start incorporating on a regular basis. Not to be obnoxious, and not, like I said, it doesn't even need to be external. But we do need to understand why we act certain ways, where those programs come from, why have we chosen to maintain them or not do anything about them if they're not serving us. So there's a lot to learn, basically, from spending time with children. And never stop asking why. Never stop refining your beliefs. Never stop refining your thinking process. And why becomes an essential and powerful component of that. So give yourself some time to ask why questions. Why questions are very good for self-reflection and for learning to understand yourself, because there's often a chain of events that can go backwards or forwards as to why we think the way we think, why we do what we do, and we do them without understanding our whys. So just a quick little video on the absolutely amazing power of why, and become that curious little kid again, where it is okay to ask the question why, and to gain an understanding of the question that you are asking the why about. And not that you need my permission, but you have my encouragement to start asking yourself and maybe other people why questions, and discover the power of why in a very different way than how it's traditionally used in coaching, which is your motivator to get from somewhere you are not to somewhere you want to be. And I think until you understand the why that got you to where you are today, the why as a motivator can be misleading. So just another way to look at the power of the question why. And I hope you all have a good day, and ask questions, inquire, ask why. Have a good day, everybody. Love you all. Bye bye.